50 Shades of Curious News!
Your #1 resource for all things 50 Shades of Grey and stuff. Yeah.
This out of Florida, local DJ and all-around female orgasm denier, Alan Cox, decided to throw a good old-fashioned book burning.
Yeah!
Haters united at the Paninis in Westlake tonight, where the host of the Alan Cox radio show hosted a literary cookout.
This should be no surprise to anyone that a guy named Cox would grow up to be a sexually repressed moron and burn something out of fear and ignorance.
Take revenge on whatever.
Revenge on what exactly, Mr. Cox? Yeah. Your own sexual inadequacy? Yeah. Or more likely, anything that might make your wife crave something more than being drunkenly mounted in the dark? Yeah. Your breath smelling of beer and KFC, your greasy fingers violently prodding her breasts in some adolescent attempt at...
I'm going to go throw up now.
Sorry. I get a little worked up when cocks deny women orgasms. Listen, Mr. Cox, teachable moment here. When your wife is actively reading porn, your knee-jerk reaction should not be a negative one. It should be more like this.
Focus on your marriage. Love your husband.
Yes, because we all know that the only way to really focus on your marriage and love your husband, ladies, is to look pretty, not think too much, and neglect your vagina as much as your husband does. How dare you think of sexy fetish scenarios for the marital bed? Yeah. There are shirts to iron, yeah. Babies to shoot out, yeah. Apathetic hand jobs to deliver. Oh, yeah. You must listen to your husband's spastic grunts of pleasure as he lazily slaps against you in sad 3-minute bouts of...
Wow, that was disgusting.
Thus ended perhaps the most ironic book burning in recent history.
Actually, not to nitpick, but the most ironic book burning has to be the How to Organize a Book Burning of '89, where like 20 people died.
What happened?
Yeah, ironically, they didn't actually read the book. Latest news out of Vancouver, Washington is Mr. Transformer himself, Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf? Is that Shia LaBeouf?
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah. Shia LaBeouf? Yes. That's really how you say his name? I'll be darned. Shia LaBeouf. He's the latest mega superstar rumored to be in the upcoming 50 Shades movie. You know, I gotta say, we are strongly in favor for this one, but that's only because we have a super idea. 50 Shades of Transformers.
All right, Bumblebee, these are my hard limits. No acts including fireplay, defecation, or urination. Got it?
Bumblebee, stop lubricating the man.
Get that thing to stop, huh? Okay, this is not gonna work out. Laters, baby.
For all of you viewers who are familiar with but haven't had a chance to read 50 Shades of Grey, I have a wonderful surprise for you. Before the movie comes out and ruins your perspective with big Hollywood sets and over-dramatized love scenes, we found a video that gives you an amazingly realistic look at the book. May I present 50 Shades of Stick Figures.
This is Anastasia Steele. This is Christian Grey. He saves her life, and she wants to kiss him. And he says, no, I don't want to kiss you. And she says, oh, boo-hoo-hoo-hoo. This makes me so sad.
Riveting. I really feel the one-dimensional characters truly convey the passion that this book portrays.
And he says, that is it. We will take care of this right now. And they fuck. And like this. Oh, oh, oh. And after sex, he's emo, playing the piano like sparkly vampires that we know. But then she doesn't think she deserves him. And he doesn't think he deserves her. But then there's more sex. A lot more sex. More sex still. In a bathtub.
Wow. Are we allowed to show that kind of graphic stuff on the show?
Probably not.
So then Anastasia has a brilliant idea and says, look, I will take your pain because then you will let me touch you. But she didn't like it. They discuss hard limits. What are these hard limits? Well, hard limits are these. And some of them make me actually kind of sad. because some of them look great.
Now, limits are simply the things you are not willing to do with your partner. Everyone has limits.
Even R. Kelly.
Both the submissive and the dominant partner have things that they are not comfortable doing. This is why you should always negotiate and communicate with your partner on what you feel comfortable doing and not doing, and why you should always have a safe word so you can stop things if one of your limits are crossed. We often call various taboo limits, or anything else that you absolutely will not do under any circumstances, hard limits. In the video, they're having some fun by pointing out one person's hard limit might be another person's favorite activity. This is what makes BDSM so... Hey, it's Sir Alfred Wendell Scatsworth III, our hard limit expert.
Couldn't help but hear your hard limit discussion in this here film. It's good to note that while Anastasia has quite a few limits, our narrator seems to like electricity and enjoy a bit of the old chokey. Now, as long as they practice safe, sane, and consensual behavior, everything is hunky-dory. But note that even our dear narrator, bit of a minx that she is, knows that poo goes straight in the loo. It's full of all kinds of nasties. Good for you, internet person.
Absolutely. There are things that are illegal that are obviously hard limits for everyone, and then there are the things that are pretty much hard limits for 99% of everyone else.
Poo does not belong in your knickers, on your bosoms, and certainly not in your face.
Okay, great. Wonderful, in fact. Well, thank you, Sir Alfred Wendell Scatsworth III.
So remember, kids, poo is strictly for the loo. Yes, it's true. No matter how much he says, I loves you.
Oh, yes, good, wonderful. To help you with your hard limits, we strongly suggest you use what's called a negotiation form. And we have a free one for you to download right now at 50shadesofcurious.com/negotiation. He means well. All right, don't forget to check out the 50 Shades of Curious website, where you can buy all our great kinky BDSM education and toys. Yeah! Call the hotline and leave us your comments and ideas. Yeah! And hit the lovely subscribe button above so we can keep you posted on stuff and things. Until next week, I'm alternative life coach Bo Blaze, reminding you, when you stop growing, you start dying. So let go of your fears, seek truth, and find your integrity.
Your baby, Sir Alfred Wendell Scatsworth III.